I'm Jessica Capshaw.
And I'm Camilla Luddington.
And welcome to another episode of
We Ride at Dawnish.
Okay, welcome to another, and this one's in the summertime. So I'm not in my traditional place of habitat for recording these episodes, Camilla. And I'm going to blame the change of a habitat for my...
Here we go. I want to hear this excuse because I haven't addressed this. And here I am holding what I go.
Well, you're holding a margarita and I'm not. And I had a lot of things to remember, and I didn't get ready in the place that I normally get ready in. We already know I'm a creature of habit. I have rituals. I have a favorite pen, for fuck's sake. So clearly you can throw me off, easily. Yeah. And I had a mental list in my head of the things that I needed to bring. I knew that a margarita was one of them, and I failed. Yeah. I just failed. There's really nothing else to say except for I'm sorry. I love you. Yeah. It wasn't because I don't respect you or care about you. Or that I don't really love this idea of having a margarita while we open up these letters during the Messy Mailbag. It's just that I really just plainly, clearly, and flatly shit the bed. So I'm sorry for that.
I accept your apology. You're lucky you're fucking cute, Jess. You're lucky you're fucking cute. Because if you were ugly, this would be a different conversation.
You'd be pissed.
I'd be pissed. But you happen to be glowing, so we'll move on. And the day that you are here with the messy margarita that we have both said that we would do, I will cheers you and I will celebrate and I'll be so happy, but it is not today. So one of us is going to get pissed and the other one's going to
No, today it's like some kind of, I have these like, I have these.
What?
They're basically just a woman over 40 type beverages that I carry around all day.
Jessica, are you kidding me?
Like
Hello?
Protein. Yeah, but that's necessary for the PM drink. Oh, you have an AM drink
I have the
as well?
same beverage.
Okay. Yeah, but mine has you guys, we
Shots
have
fired.
gone to a critical period in our lives when we are trying to put protein in our water.
Mine doesn't have protein in it, but it should have protein in. I should put protein in the margarita.
I don't think there's protein in the margarita. There's protein in my water though. There's protein in my water. There's electrolytes in my water. There's oh god, there's probably a lot of other stuff in my water. There's so
collagen.
Many collagen. Do
you do the collagen yet?
For sure, I have. Yes, I think I even have collagen peptides. Yes, collagen peptides. Yeah. Buzzword.
Yeah,
that would be almost
okay.
A drinking game.
Okay, Jessica once again is rocking the water, but we will still get messy.
Yeah.
That does not mean we will not get messy today and answer all your messy questions.
Yes, I'm all for a messy question. I love it. Love it.
Should we dive in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, Caitlin on Spotify says, obsessed with this podcast. We love you guys.
Thank you.
By the way, can we just stop and pause and once again say the response to this podcast from you guys embracing it and being on this ride with us has been so much fun. And it's so incredible. And we're reading all your comments. We're so excited. So I just want to get that out of the way. Thank you for being obsessed with the podcast. We all know Jessica has her glasses, notebook, and pen that she can't live without. But Camilla, I was wondering if you had anything like that you can't live without. Okay, here's the truth. Like a year ago.
I don't know the answer to this question.
I think you might actually because it involves you. Oh. So a year ago, I called Jess and I was like, Jess, you've known me since I was like a fetus. And the time has come where I need to know what glasses you wear. Because we were at the airport a year before that and maybe in New York or something. I can't remember. And you had your gorgeous Celine's on. And I was like, hand those over, baby.
This is them.
And I put them on. Yeah. And I snapped a picture. And a year later, I was like, give me the fucking, what are they? Because the time has come where I actually really should be, have them on while I'm reading this. I have the exact same pair as Jess. Mm-hmm. And now they are with me all the time. Yep. Everywhere I go. I don't have a pen. I don't have Post-its, but the glasses are literally like we're twinning. They're with me.
It's a good thing to have because otherwise you can't see.
Yeah. And it's actually like I was reading with just the eyeballs.
Yes.
And I was thinking just the eyeballs could get me through. And then, damn it, once I put those glasses on, it was like a new world. I saw new colors. Couldn't believe it.
Have you crossed over into the zone of being like, I'm I mean, I feel like I'm raising teenagers. I'm trying to teach them, like, who cares what other people think, blah, 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 blah. I find just the tiniest bit, I feel a little bit like, I see better with them, but like, I don't need them, which is basically in line with becoming like the old person in the room. Like, I don't need it. I mean, I could use it.
Yes.
I don't need
it. Yes, I'm hanging on to that.
A menu with like tiny little teeny like font size 4 hieroglyphics, and you're like, and then I'll be at a restaurant. I'll be like, I know what the menu says. I'll just order from memory. Pretend like I can see that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, menus are the worst, especially in a dark restaurant. And listen, here's where I stand. People that are new to this podcast, I have hearing loss. I have literally I'm sorry. But I do. I went for a hearing test and their faces were like, how are you moving around in the world right now? And I have pretty significant hearing loss, like 20 years older than it should be. So I'm out there, I can't hear or see in a restaurant. Restaurants are a nightmare for me. But yes, long story short, yes, the glasses, and they're exactly the same as Jess's. I literally called the place you got them from and was like, give me the deets.
Do you remember what happened the first time you put them on and you looked in the mirror? What you
yes,
called
I
me to
actually
say?
Wait, hang on. Yes. I was pissing my pants, you guys, because when Jess wears them, she looks so chic, and I've seen her wear them 100 times, like gorgeous fashion. So I whipped them out at the table read for the first time, and I was feeling a little bit like, I don't know. I was like hoping that I looked like Jess, like chic, cute. Chris Carmack was right next to me. I put them on. He was like, they look great. You look so cute. I'm like, thanks, Carmack. And then I got in the car and I had them on and I realized that my subscription glasses are not Jess's.
It's not her subscription, by the way. It's her prescription. Go ahead.
Prescription. Yeah.
Yeah. Your
I'm
subscription
a doctor.
to those glasses was wrong,
my
address.
This is my first rodeo with the glasses. I don't know what it's called. This prescription, okay, was not the same as Jess's. And I got in the car and I looked at myself for the first time, really, really wearing them, and my eyeballs were magnified to the size of like the moon.
Did you look like
laughed so
the woman in The Incredibles, the short
in The Incredibles, 100%. It looked the opposite of what you look like, and I was like, first off, Carmack, you little liar. I did not look cute, but I was laughing so hard, and I called you, and I had cried off my mascara because my eyeballs were so gigantic in them. And I was sitting there feeling, I actually thought I was maybe looking kind of cute. I wasn't. Now I know to wear them like lower. If I wear them lower, the eyeballs sort of get smaller.
I find this really funny. Okay, my face hurts.
Okay, next question. From Lizzie on YouTube. First, she says, I love how Luke loves to fish. My dad is a professional fisherman. And then she says, or asks, what is your guys' favorite and least favorite part about having to work together?
Getting to.
The least favorite is that we are not together.
Yeah.
It's always, you guys, I wish you had seen us in New York, just even arriving to the podcast. It was absolutely incredible and could have made for like reality TV. So there's always just that extra zhuzh when we get to be together.
Absolutely. And I think my favorite part is, it's always the same answer. It's just the laughter. It's with you, it's the unexpected. I don't even know when it's going to come. I have to just be ready at all times.
Yeah. I'm literally like thinking of this question that she asked me on the last episode that involved cheese. What would you rather, oral sex or cheese? And then those things sit with me for like a week. But this is what I love about the podcast. We would absolutely talk all the time as friends. But what the podcast has us do is sort of bring stories that we might not have told each other, or I think we just get more insight on who we are as people from the podcast. So that's really, it's like deepened our friendship even more than I ever thought it could.
Yeah, for sure. And also that the part of us where, I mean, when you're asked to be on other people's shows or when you're doing press for a show, it's like, you're not going to go on The View and have Whoopi Goldberg ask you that question, is she? She's not going to ask you that question.
Whoopi's not asking about the cheese and the oral.
No, she's not gonna.
No.
So if someone,
but you are.
But I will.
And that's the magic of working with you.
I don't even think Oprah would.
I don't know if I don't
think
know
Oprah would.
If need be.
I don't think she's to be clear, she's one of my heroes. So I'm not saying she couldn't. I'm just saying I don't know if she would. But hey, you know what? She's capable of anything.
You never know. You never know. But that's what you are bringing to the table, Capshaw.
That is.
That
It's
other
one of your favorite parts.
journalists are not.
Check.
Yeah, exactly. Check.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So from Alyssa on YouTube, you said you love our team of listeners. What's our name now that Call It Crew is outdated? We've touched on this a little bit.
You know what? Episode 1, the listeners have come in and they've kind of started to coin themselves.
What was that?
I've seen the writers, the Donners.
Yeah, I feel like it's those. It's one of those. Why don't you guys decide?
It's one of those.
Let's have a vote.
That's what I think. I think they should decide.
I like them both. I really do. Not trying to not have an opinion here, but I like them both. I like the writers and the Donners.
Okay, yeah.
You guys pick. Let's have a contest. You guys come up with the logo.
Okay. I swear to God, this pen is famous, Dress. The pen is off. Bria on Instagram wants to know, what kind of pen is it, Dress? What's the brand? Is it gel or ballpoint?
Mm-hmm.
These are important details. I do agree that I would like to know the gel or the ballpoint.
It is a gel. I do enjoy a ballpoint. When I'm using a ballpoint pen, I like a medium tip. The finer tips are not as enjoyable to write with.
A medium. Are you in the store testing tips?
100%.
Yeah.
I'm the one, doodling on the white pad. I use it all the time. I don't read what it says on the side of it, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna get back to you.
Yeah, we need to know. We need to know the details.
So from Damien L on YouTube, do either of you still get nervous on set? And do you have any on-set rituals when you are filming?
I definitely get nervous on set still.
Me too.
Yeah. I think certain storylines, some days are much easier than others. Some storylines are hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think the ritual starts in the makeup trailer. Mm-hmm. My ritual starts, I come in and I always say, hello. Like that's my hello to my entire hair makeup. Yeah, hello. And then all of the makeup glam girls say hello back. And then I go make my coffee and I sit down and I put on eye patches. But that's my just like very, very early morning thing that I always do.
Yeah. I think my ritual starts at home because I set everything out because usually it's so early in the morning and I set everything out so that I don't forget a margarita. Well, I definitely don't take a margarita to work, but you know what I mean? I set everything out and then I make sure I have it all. And then I get in the car, then I get there and then I do some version of hello.
Yeah.
And then
do you have yours?
No, not really.
You do this. You go, hi.
Probably. Oh, that makes me sound annoying.
I think it's just when I do it.
No,
it's not when you do it.
No.
Huh? No.
Well, now I'm gonna have to come and.
You don't think hello sounds so annoying?
I'm here.
Oh,
let's get this party started. I've stolen a couple moves from you, actually.
Really? I don't know
the
this.
Luddington hip thrust, the one arm in the air and the hip thrust.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we love that.
Definitely
We
have
do
stolen
love
that on
that.
more than one occasion. I absolutely.
If you see us together out in the wild,
what?
You
Put
might
your hand
see
up
us
and do a hip thrust as a salute
towards each other as a greeting.
Yeah,
as a salute.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
it's a greeting. I still get nervous, not all the time, not often, but I do get nervous when I have a storyline. If there's a sort of like very acute emotion that I don't know, that's going to be different.
Yeah.
I sort of feel like I ready myself in a different way, and I feel like I have a different energy that I put into it. So last season, my character has to speak on a stage and introduce at a gala, and it's like a big long introduction. And Jessica Capshaw, strange because I'm an actor, but I do not like to speak on stage as myself. I don't mind being someone else. I don't mind. I mean, I like it a lot. I like playing a character that's on a stage doing something, but I don't like to be me on a stage. And I get weird. I get like quiet and small and weird. And you would go, what's wrong with you? But there's nothing wrong with me. It's just like I don't think it's a phobia. I just get nervous. So anyways, we were doing it and we had to do it a million times. And Chris O'Donnell was out there and always generous with, being there for all the things. But I said to him, I'm like really nervous. And he's like, are you kidding? And I was like, no, I'm not. I said like multiple times. He really thought I was kidding. And he's like, I would not think that you would be nervous about doing this at all. And I was like, no, I'm genuinely nervous. And he's like, well, like, is there anything that we can do to help or whatever? And I was like, yeah, you know what? You can go hang out in your trailer. Because I felt like less people looking at me would make me feel less nervous.
Sure. Yeah.
I could have just tried to play the fucking part, Capshaw, but I chose to go with
I haven't had to do
about doing my job.
I haven't had to do like the big speech scenes, and when I see people do them, I feel like Chandra Wilson always has to do them on our show, and I would be very nervous. Yeah, and there's something about making eye contact with the people where it's like, I don't know, when I'm on stage and I'm looking at people that are off stage. I don't know. There's something. There's some work to be done here, Camilla. I got to go do some. No, I hear you. Okay, Joanna on Spotify asks, "What's something about parenting you were confidently wrong about before you actually had kids?" I was wrong about most things, Joanna.
I was wrong that I thought that I knew everything. I was like, got this.
I think that I did have it in my head that like they would never see a screen for a long time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then there's a point when they're like 2 in a restaurant going crazy and I'm like, Coco Melon is going on the phone.
You did an iPad at a restaurant. I never did that. I judged people who did. It was not nice of me, but I did.
Not an iPad. I did my phone. But have I bought an iPad to... Well, I mean, it's rare. But will I hand my kids my phone if I need to like take a second because they're crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your kids are so good in a restaurant, though.
Well, but that's by design. That was careful design because I enjoy going to restaurants so much. And I was not giving that up. And I just, in my head, it made sense to me that if I started taking them from a very young age, they would be good at it. And they are good at it.
Yeah, they're very good at it. So I'm very
surprised by people who are like, no, I can't go. I don't want to go out with my kids. I'm like, why? I'm like,
what about you though?
I remember changing diapers on a boy baby was definitely a big surprise. I think I thought that was just like changing any diaper, but it's not.
Because of the pee?
Because you get peed on.
You do, yeah.
And it's like you feel like you're on candid camera the first time it happens. I mean, I don't know why or how it's possible that I didn't see that one coming, but I didn't.
You don't understand because you're like, you were just in a diaper 2 seconds ago, and now that you're free and you can feel the wind,
that's when it happens.
I think that's why they can feel the wind. They're like it feels.
It's almost like they've got an aimer and like a
100.
It's got like a crosshair
for real,
and it's got a scope, and it's like,
and it knows exactly where you are.
Of it. You gotta do the cobra while you're doing that.
Cobra.
While you're doing the diaper change.
Yeah.
So you don't get
that's great. I love that.
Okay, so from Allie on Spotify, what's a goal you had 5 years ago that you've quietly let go of, and are you okay with that?
I think I've made only more goals. I think I made more goals, actually.
Say more.
I'm not sure that I've left. Well, I think that career-wise, I feel like in the most creative place right now. I think that's in your 40s too. Like I just felt like really rejuvenated, like new decade, like what's next?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a product of the upgrade. You get kind of
what
an
about
upgrade
you?
And go, okay.
Yeah.
I see that. I'm a little funny about. This is just gonna roll out all my eccentricities. When I say the word goal, something happens that's different, and what I've come to understand is actually not optimal or not ideal for me. It's kind of like when I was younger and I'd be like humming along perfectly in my life and like just eating when I was hungry and not eating when I wasn't hungry, and someone would be like, oh my gosh, have you tried this new diet? And I was like, did someone say diet? I've never been hungrier in my life for whatever food it is you're telling me I can't have. Like it's just something about the word just like brings something out of me. So diet makes me hungry and goal annoys me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just feel like for me, like
I can see that.
I don't know. It's not, again, my work, there's work here for me, Camilla. I could just normalize the word goal like it's meant to be in the dictionary as defined by the dictionary. But for some reason I don't. I make it some weird like mental jujitsu where it's like, I'm not enough.
No, I
and I need to get
hear
somewhere
you
else.
on that. I think of goal as more like from a manifesting the next sort of for me, right? Okay, from Kayla. Jess, you got heated about America never having had a female president, and I was here for it.
Good.
Real talk. Camilla, if Jessica actually ran. Oh my God, I love it. I got so excited. If Jessica actually ran, would you be doing full campaign manager duties or just moral support from the back room screaming Elwoods? Are you kidding me? Jessica already knows his answer. Full campaign.
Full.
I feel like that's one of our goals.
Okay. Well,
you run.
I feel like I said I'd run under
You said you
duress.
didn't really want to. Yeah, you said you didn't really want to. You're going to have to change your mind because I've now decided that the campaign manager is
you.
Exactly what I should be doing.
I don't even think you'd take the headset off to sleep. You would just be you'd be screaming things out in your dreams.
Absolutely. By the way, you would have the best damn campaign that anybody had seen.
I would totally believe you. I think I would.
100%.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Messy Margarita Mondays. Everyone have them off. Next question.
Yeah. Campaign manager.
Next.
We got this.
Yeah. We're running on margaritas. Okay.
By the way, maybe that's it. Just I have to remember to bring them. But maybe you
honestly,
don't want your
if I had to
president
check the
box
in this moment right now, if I had to check a box and someone just wrote Jessica Capshaw running on margaritas, I'm like, sure.
Done.
Why not?
Yes.
Why not? We need something new.
Yeah, fill in the little circle with my pen. From Brianna, I have been thinking about the friend people call in a crisis versus after the crisis question for days. Interesting.
I like that question, Jeff.
Camilla, does locking the fuck in during a crisis ever backfire once the adrenaline wears off? And then I'll ask the follow-up question.
Okay, just locking the fuck. No, let me just tell you. It feeds me. Locking.
I believe this about you.
It's the opposite.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no. The adrenaline, I need more. I need more. Okay, the second part of the question is, and Jessica, you said you like both roles. Has that ever created tension with a friend who just wanted the crisis mode you and not the debrief?
I don't think so. But also, I've started using a new little method that I quite enjoy, and I've been getting some good feedback on, which is that when people come to me in crisis mode, I ask the question. I ask the very important question, which is like, do you want me to listen or do you want me to help try and fix it?
Yeah.
Fix it would be a bad word, but like, whatever, figure it out. And oftentimes it's actually really great. It really kind of stops a person because they have to figure it out. Because you don't always want the same thing.
Sometimes you don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you want to be in crisis. Sometimes you just want to be like, I'm in crisis.
Yes. Yeah. I like that question.
Yeah. So from Claudia, the medieval hotness standards tangent was unhinged in the best way. Serious follow-up. Do you two think you'll look back on this era the way we look back on like tanning beds or the red wine is healthy phase, cringing at something we currently think is normal? Blue teeth would be one of them. Like how white do teeth have to be? Because they're turning blue, it feels to me.
Yeah, that's so true.
It is.
Very true. What do I think is one thing? I do think maybe the jawline filler.
Okay.
Some of those jaws are jawing.
Yeah.
Maybe just filler in general. Like,
why do people do that? Why? That seems crazy. I think also that the baby, like the giraffe eyelashes, the eyelash extensions that are just like.
I think that's on its way out.
I hope. It's too much.
It is too much.
They look hard. It's like there's a slower blink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, well, you know what? I have to tell you, that's not the only question we have about medieval attractiveness. So I feel like maybe I'm just going to ask this next one too.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so from Katie, she said, okay, the medieval attractiveness tangent made me need to ask, completely unscientifically, if you each had to guess your own gout for gout equivalent era. If you each had to guess your own gout for gout equivalent era, which century do you think you'd actually be considered a catch in?
Catch in.
I've got mine.
Okay, you go for it.
I feel like I'm a
first.
Jane Austen.
You are
Right?
Jane Austen.
Push the boobies up. You've got the little straight line, little cap. I'm even wearing a cap sleeve right now. Little cap sleeve, little like demure, but also kind of sexy. Little shyly sexy.
Yeah, no, I think you
strong,
look great
smart.
like that.
I'm sure that my teeth and my breath probably still wouldn't be great. I'd find some peppermint to chew on. somewhere nearby.
Yeah,
in the field.
maybe you live on a farm that has some.
I would farm some peppermint so that I could get ahead of that.
Okay, where I think I'm looking hot.
Yeah, what era?
As F in the sort of ancient Greek times.
Okay.
Like a little kind of like, yeah.
Yes.
Because
like
you
a
know
little
what?
Hera.
I love, yes. Even
Athena.
the hair right now, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting all the guys in ancient Greece.
Aphrodite. Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're leaving no crumbs.
Fight them off. That's a great question. Okay, last question. Yes. Okay, from Paige. Is there a specific moment from set, doesn't have to be from your current shows, where the on-camera magic and the actual behind-the-scenes reality were so different it still makes you laugh thinking about it?
Mine always has to do with temperature. Like when we're playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we have more.
Like, give me an example.
We probably have more outdoor sets than you do. So, because you're in the hospital a lot, right? We were outside a lot.
Yeah.
And we would be playing. It would be 5,000 degrees hotter than the face of the sun, and I'd be in like a cashmere sweater and like jeans and some riding boots.
Yeah.
And I would be like, this is. I mean, I'm gonna act like this is not happening, right? Like that. There's a dissonance. There's a complete dissonance between how I feel and when I'm playing. And then conversely, at the end of the season, it was really, really cold, and we were playing it like it wasn't, and I was freezing. So yeah, I think you have to laugh because there's nothing else you can do.
My answer involves you, actually.
Love this.
Okay, so on Grey's Anatomy, the very, very famous Perfect Penny episode where we were all at dinner, right?
Yes.
I don't even know how many days that took to film.
It took a whole season.
It literally took so long, and we were completely delirious at some point, all of us, between takes. Here's where I messed up is that, like, we had to remember what food was being passed when you were taking a bite, on top of all of the emotional things that were happening in that scene. So it became a thing of like, wait a second, where are we taking it from? Was I grabbing the peas? What were you doing? And then behind the scenes, we were so delusional that we started like making those social media posters.
My gosh, yes.
Remember, like the movie posters, because
Yes.
we were just stuck with each other for so long. We're like, how can we have fun?
So much downtime.
But
and I was pregnant, and no one knew it. I was in my first trimester, so I was sleepy.
I knew
and
it.
Well, you knew it. Yes, I was tired, and I couldn't remember anything. Even worse than now. So
yes,
it was
full on.
And I was playing
situation.
drunk.
Yes,
and
you
my
were.
jeans were just
Yes,
tight.
you were. Yeah, I
the
picked a
stretchy
dress that
pants.
was really tight, thinking it'd be cute. I regretted that about an hour in because I had Spanx under. I was like barely able to breathe.
No, I remember you had that cute kind of lob, and it was kind of like
I did. Yes,
wavy
but
and a cute little
the
dress.
difference between how that scene aired and what actually happened in the days that we shot them was very different.
Yeah, I know. But you looked so cute. You were hard to like. You were so cute that it was hard to like. It was hard to like you.
Oh, I
then.
love you so much.
But I did it. I pushed through.
You guys, these questions were
Oh my
incredible.
gosh, with the
As
margarita or
per
without,
usual.
I still feel like I offered something. I don't know what I offered,
I
but
agree. No, you were great. It was almost as if you had been drinking.
that's what I was going for.
That's what you were
Thank you.
going for.
And now to you,
We
Camilla.
love you guys. All of these questions have come from the Spotify, the YouTube, you guys in our DMs, all the things.
These are even
and
better
they were
questions
amazing.
than when. Honestly, these are even better questions than we ever got before. I swear, they're more specific, and I'm so loving that you're connecting with something that we're talking about and wanting to
so
that
great.
you have a follow-up question. I love it. It makes me so
yes,
happy.
I love it so much too. Keep them coming, and we will see you again for another messy mailbag, and then Jess will have her margarita when we do this.
I really do. I have fingers crossed. I really hope I can.
You heard it here first,
deliver
guys. You heard it here.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.